Hello guys, welcome again to this my other video. As today we will look at how for create shortcut to the desktop, how for create a shortcut for a folder or a file to the desktop. Now before we dey create a shortcut, no try for understand wetin a shortcut. Now shortcut na area wherein you want for get a quick access to a particular program or a file instead of you use the main area outside the file dey. For example, now if I want for go find a particular document inside my computer, I need for go all the way computer, I go to me drive them from there, I go find the particular file outside there, then I select them. But in this case, if I create a shortcut for, I no need for take all the steps there in order for go take that particular file there. So this they allow me for like get quick access to that particular file there, instead of taking that long steps there in order for go take that file outside there all the way, because always I dey use that file there, so I don't need for to go always in that particular area there for to go find the file. I need for get short way where they get access to the file as quick as possible. Now for example, as we dey see at the desktop, there are icons then there we get something like arrow, we get arrow against the icons them. Now there arrow they tell you say the icons they are the online shortcut, the original programs and they somewhere else inside the computer, but because of I know just get the time for always they go to that particular area there for they go find them particular program and they for launch them, so now I decide for create a shortcut of them na the desktop wherein I dey get quick access to them particular programs there. Now in this area they can create a shortcut. Now I want create a shortcut for my documents because I get document there what they work on, so I want for create a shortcut of that particular document file to the desktop, because I know always when I come for car I go all the way to computer, I go find outside there. I just want get a simple area where they get them quick and double click them as anything I need them. So in this case, for create a shortcut for a folder or a file, these are the same step you use for a folder or a file in order for create a shortcut. Now at the count to this this PC for Windows 10 you see computer, so if Windows 7 you see computer, Windows 10 you see this PC, and from this area you double click them. When you double click them, you get this file open, you get this dialog box, this window. From this window here we see the drive outside the document there. If you one drive all thing there, you see local disk. Now you see all the drives them, but my own computer partition, so I get me file them all na drive E. So in this case you double click a area outside you folder there or you document there, then from there you get opened from this point, and also you come open again this outside that particular document there or folder by double clicking, and also you get that particular file or folder they open. And if you folder outside that particular file there you don't open them, you as well find them at this point. Okay, me don't see the document file where I want, you find them at this point. Now me don't see me own document file where I want to use as a shortcut to the desktop, because now this file now they work on every day, and I know I'm for they take all the step every time for can take an area. So in this case you self define the folder or the file where you want to get quick access to, in order for you create a shortcut for another desktop, you go to use them as anytime where you need them. Now for how we create a shortcut for this file or folder na the desktop, we dey select them from this point. After selecting this file or folder, we right click on them. When we right click on this file, it will give you this drop down menu, it will give you this option. Now from this option we dey see different options, so we go on for deal with that particular file or folder there. Now in order for create a shortcut, mind you, we get two different shortcuts. We get create shortcut now here, then we get send to desktop create shortcut, where we dey get now the right hand side of the option area or the left hand side, depend to how the area where you right click. Now in this case, if you use this shortcut we did down here, when I create shortcut and they go to the desktop, you create a shortcut within the same folder where that particular document there or where that particular file there or that particular folder dey. Within that particular folder wey that particular document or folder dey, na there you dey create a shortcut. But in this case, if you have to create a shortcut to the desktop, you dey come all the way send to, then from there you dey get another drop down menu, then from there you dey see na desktop create shortcut. Then from there now you dey click am. When you click am, of course you close this folder or a file, you dey see a particular document na the desktop, or a particular folder or a file where you don create shortcut at the desktop. As you dey see, I don create a shortcut for documents na the desktop, and you dey see the arrow where I be dey refer to say na shortcut arrow. Then from there you dey see the document as well where I be don get yonder, and I don create shortcut for another desktop. Now in this case, if I want to open the document, I no need for go all the way yonder again. I can just double click on here. Then of course I dey get all the files them where they inside that particular document folder dey. And mind you, the document folder it dey stand here as shortcut. If the original folder don delete comot na the computer, you no even forget access to am. Even if you open this, you need able for open am, because that original source inside the file dey, e no dey exist again. So this na the way where you dey create a folder na the desktop. You dey create shortcut icons na the desktop. So guys, do please, if you enjoy the video, and don't forget to subscribe, like or comment, or hit the notification bell for anytime I make updates una dey know. And also share the video to the one that way also not able for get this lesson, in order for let able for learn from waiting and waiting receive the get from the video. I say thanks to una again, and I'll see you again in the next video.